Oh my gosh, I've been doing this whole video and not recording. I think I turned it on, but I didn't turn on the sound or the record part. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But anyhow, I am doing I said I was going to do the, what is this? Now I'm totally distracted. Okay, I'm doing the World's Fair collection from Graphic 45. And I'm starting out with this piece of paper, which is this. And I'm trying to use pieces the size that they are. Okay, and this one here, I'm making it pretty elaborate. So when I put it together, I'm not gonna really have to do much embellishing because I've already kind of got the embellishments on it. So I'm using this floral piece. And this is a card that looks like a postcard. Oh, actually, this one is one that looks like a postcard, but I also have it here. And so I'm using that. This is an it's a border piece. And I'm using that, and it says World's Fair, World's Fair. And I cut it to where it's just overlapping this, because my goal is to put a 3x4 here. I don't know what it will be. And I think down here I'll probably put this or not this, but a picture like a 4x6 or maybe something just a little bit smaller, because I'm actually putting things down here. And so I've got this little piece that says create. And then I just trimmed this down, and that's when I realized that I didn't have my camera on. So I have this little piece that I'm also going to put on here. I did a whole nother layout that nobody even got to see, I don't think. Okay, so I'm gonna zigzag this back and forth. Whoops, like a little piece of that showing. And so I'm just going to put that here. So just kind of some little details there. Okay. And so like if I put a picture that's actually this big, it's going to cover up this, but I'll find something when I actually get to it. Okay. And then I have this gentleman, and he was probably on that same sheet that had a bunch of different cut aparts on it. And so I'm going to use this, and I'm also going to use this, and I'm going to put this maybe about here, because when I put it, I'm just like kind of guessing. I can have a 3x4 here, and I could put a 4x6 here if I want to. Oh, maybe I should slide it over a little bit, because if I had to, I could put it right there. You can still see create. Maybe I'll put this all the way over here. I am going to put this gentleman here. So maybe I should slide her over a little bit more, just in case I put a picture that's almost a 4x6. And as long as it was a little bit shorter, well, this is off cut. Well, this is the old picture that was, it was one my mom had given me some old pictures of the family. She must not have known who it was because she didn't write on the back, but this is some relative of my mom's, and it looks so much like my mom that I saved it and actually scrapbooked it. And it was a picture that was taken for her 19th birthday, this lady's. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this like this. And this is from part of the collection that's like envelopes and it's like postcards and stuff like that. Not envelopes, but little postcards. Okay, and then I have this piece. And I'm just gonna kind of, you know, I want to say I'm like weaving them into each other. So you have all the pieces here. Because, I mean, look at this. I just think that looks lovely like it is. But I could definitely put, you know, I could put a 3x4 here. And I could put a horizontal picture here. And cover up that guy. Or I could put it here. Or I could do another 3x4, but horizontally. So I think that'll be fun. And this is my granddaughter. I scrapbooked this the other day. But it's so funny because every time I look at her, I think it's her mom. She looks so much like her. Okay, so that's my second layout base page. And I'll show you the first one that you totally missed, but it was actually, this was cut the piece the size that it was. I'm so distracted by not turning on my camera. So anyhow, this was actually cut that size, and it's actually the same paper as this. Okay, and then this was one scrap, and I cut it in half and used part of it at the top and part of it at the bottom. So that's my second one, and it's, you know, it's basically just a banding design, band design. Okay, so those are my two layouts, and then I'm actually going to make a card. And let me see, I gotta dump everything over here. Okay, so I have a card, and I actually have a bunch of envelopes. I don't even know where half of these come from, but I think I bought a pack that had a bunch of envelopes in it, like at Hobby Lobby or something. But this envelope is 6 and what is it? 7/16 by 4 1/4. No, 4 3/4. So I decided I would put the card this way because I'm going to use another one of these postcards. Actually, is this a postcard too? I'm going to use two of these little postcards. Okay, and then I'm using little scraps again. Now this one was a big long scrap, but it was this wide because my goal is to try to use them the way they are. So I'm actually using more of them than what I would if I had trimmed them all down or whatever. But so this one I am going to put right here, right along the top. And I was showing it to my husband because I always, you know, what do you think? You know, because I don't have my scrap buddy here to ask her. So I asked hubby, and he's like, what is it for? And I said, well, it's just a card. I can use it for anything. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this little piece, and it was, I only had to trim off like a 1/16 of an inch for this one. Okay, and this one I am going to have to put glue on it because it's too skinny to run my tape runner down. Oops. And I also can't pick it up. Okay. And this is that same trim, but a little skinnier. So it must have been from the 8x8 paper pad. Okay, I'm just gonna do this so that if it wasn't straight, it is now. Okay. And so I've got this one here. It's a lady driving a car, and she's, you know, from the turn of the century. And I'm gonna use the other side that looks like a postcard. Okay, and I'm just gonna line it up pretty straight, but be above that little red trim at the bottom. So like that. And then I have these two pieces that look like postage stamps. So I'm gonna use those. I just fussy cut them out of actually this piece of paper. And so I've got this, it looks like a Ferris wheel. Oh, and I got too much tape coming off the edge here. And I'm gonna put it right over this postage area so it looks like I put a postage stamp on it. And then I have this other one that has a hot air balloon on it. And I'm just gonna tuck it in slightly. Okay, and then I have this where it says, creativity is intelligence having fun. And all us scrapbookers, card makers, crafters believe that. Totally. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of put it cockeyed. I think I want just off the postcard a little bit. Okay, and then I have this Victorian looking lady, and it just says stay inspired. And I'm just gonna overlap the corner a little bit. And then I have a little square from the chipboard and a little circle from the chipboard pieces. So I'm gonna put one of these down here. I think the reason how come the chipboard pieces have a hard time sticking is because the chipboard side that doesn't have the decoration on it is always kind of sunk in. And there is like little marks here that says 424D, which I kind of would like to show, but this is exactly where I want this. So I'm gonna cover it up. Okay, and then the little circle, it kind of looks, it's the same colors as the words postcard, but I'm gonna put that right at the top, and I'm gonna put it at the same angle as what it is down here, that little, like a little, it's like a little floral, but it's in a square, but it's triangular shape. Oh, now because, you know what, I just dragged that across there, it didn't leave any glue behind because of it being sunken. And so I think you really have to push them down so the glue comes in contact with the actual paper behind there. Okay, and you know, I decided I like to have something in the middle on the inside. So I have this little piece here, and I can always write something on it the day that I mail it out or whatever. And I'll tell you, this looks like a playing card pattern, but there's little lines here, and it's just a little design that was one of the pieces that I fussy cut off the paper. And I'm just gonna put it down here in the corner. I usually put it in this one corner. Once in a great while, I'll put it someplace else. But I like that there. So I've got one card, and I really probably could have made more, but especially since I didn't film the first part. I definitely had more time whenever you don't film part of it. Okay, I love how these turned out, and I love these papers because I love that blue, and then this orange floral is just so pretty. So that's what I did with my scraps today, and I still have a bunch of this, and I still have a bunch of scraps. So I don't know, I might do it another day too. We'll see. So thanks for joining me. Sorry that I missed that first part, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye. Close-ups at the end.